When it comes to our external reality, we are geared towards happiness, efficiency, and excellence. We visit the most captivating spots for our vacations. We take pictures and videos of our happiest, most joyous moments, and then we display them on social media and our homes. We buy best ingredients to indulge in sumptuous meals. We buy the best tools and gadgets for our kitchens, for our projects around the house, and we upgrade our devices from time to time so that we have the best technology available at our fingertips. All this is so that we have happy and efficient lives. But when it comes to our inner life, we flip the script. Our minds are storehouses of experiences, both positive and negative. But more often than not, we keep reverting to these negative experiences and play them on repeat. We might take pictures of our happiest moments, but when we look within, we are mostly obsessed with what went wrong in our life, what our shortcomings are. Here also, the intent is benevolent. We focus on all these experiences so that we don't recreate them in the future. But the very fact of getting fixated on them keeps them anchored in our reality. Let's take a few examples of how we resolve situations in our external reality. Let's say you're sick, so you see a doctor, the doctor runs some tests and then makes a diagnosis and then writes a prescription for you. You follow the advice, you take those pills, and after some time, your health is restored. You overcome that sickness and you are fit again. Another example, let's say my kitchen blender is not making the best smoothies, and I look at it and I see that it's not able to pulverize my veggies and fruits. So, what I do is I take a look at the blenders available in the market and choose one specifically which creates the best smoothies. But when it comes to our inner space, we never address and heal these issues. Let's say someone has an abandonment wound from their childhood, but they are not able to access it because they themselves are unconscious of it. They tucked it away, and so it lies there dormant and hidden. But it plays out in all their relationships where they keep operating from this unhealed trauma and keep creating, repeating the same patterns where their partners leave them or they preemptively leave the relationship before the other party has a chance to inflict this on them. Now, here, if we use the same solution oriented approach as we did in our previous examples of physical sickness or the kitchen blender, then we look at what is wrong. Why are these relationships not working? And then we make a diagnosis that it is because of the childhood trauma of abandonment. And then we take steps to address and heal the situation. We use therapy, coaching, shadow work, inner child work, whatever it takes to overcome this situation so that the split is made whole within and then this part is healthy again to operate. So instead of trying different relationships which all end in the same result of abandonment, we instead try to fix the pattern which is causing this abandonment. Otherwise, what will happen is the people on the outside will change, but the same pattern will continue to operate. It is equivalent to being physically sick, but instead of going to the doctor and addressing the issue, we just keep taking different pills, hoping one of them will work. This is why identifying underlying beliefs, patterns, shadow aspects, traumas, wounds is so important because we need to get to the root of the issue and fix it. Otherwise, what we'll do is we'll keep throwing different options and hope that one of them will stick. But it will never happen, and then eventually we will settle for less than fulfilling outcomes. We have achieved a lot of efficiency and excellence in our external reality. We should try and use the same approach for our internal space as well. We need to address these root causes on the inside so that we can bring more wholeness to our entire life. First step is to acknowledge and bring awareness to all these aspects that everyone struggles with. The old conditioning needs to change where anything that was unacceptable was swept under the rug. Next step is to address and heal these splits within us. Good news is There is already some change that is happening. We are talking more about our mental and emotional well being. We still have a long way to go, but if we keep moving in this direction, then it will be a good start for us and also for our upcoming generations, so that all of us become more conscious and resilient, because we recognize this is a human condition and we are not alone in this. Everyone else also faces this. So we can be more open about it and take steps to become better and whole. Thanks for watching.